Well, here we are. 'Tis lunchtime, 12 o'clock. Thursday day, Cornishman Day. I always like Cornishman Days, really. It's just nice to have a look, see what's going on. A bit of scandal, a bit of news and all. A few houses, a few cars. But there we are. I hope everybody's all right. I just want to say Pembloth, Lo and Niece and Pat. She's a fellow bard, a fellow Cornish bard. Is in her birthday today. So happy birthday, Pat. And Pat Miller. And have a nice day. So I suppose we're all, and the weather, I mean, the weather's fantastic. It'd be lovely if it stays like this for the G7, so that they can all these world leaders can see what the St Ives and Ale and Carver's Bay and all's like. So I think we'll lock the door and stay in for 3 or 4 days, because there'll be drones everywhere and planes and everywhere else. But let's hope they have a good time. Let's hope they can sort things out instead of going down there for a bit of nice food and all. Let's get some of the problems sorted out. But no doubt they will. Anyhow, take care. A lot of people around. Lovely. Lovely to see it. This few one's Herbert Ling one today. About the gate post. Between ourselves and the gate post. I haven't seen Mrs. James next door for a brave while. Sick is she? Asked Feather. No, replied Mother. Washing she was yesterday. I had a mind to build a garden wall higher, but if I did, she'd get a ladder to look over'n. Can't keep she out. Her old man is dead and buried up. So that's the end of he. Yes, says Mother, and 'twill be the end of we too, if we do live long enough. See, old Sire Trenier had a lucky escape from she. I've been courting her for 15 years, 'cause she wouldn't be married in church, and he ate a chapel. Now we got a housekeeper to keep warm. I shall never forget when she did marry Dick James. He used to hack up her garden and put in a few tettas afore they got hitched up. He told me all about it down in the tool house. Her mother, what used to live with her, was pretty sick in bed, and Dick was invited to go up and see her. You're looking awful, said Dick, but cheer up, you'll soon be in a better place. I don't want to go, she replied. Cameron is good enough for me. Well, what about it, continued Dick. Who's going to look after he when Mother's gone? I don't know, replied Lizzie, peeping out behind a handkerchief she was holding up to her face. Upon that Dick said, I caught hold of her, and she said, yes, I believe I will. Next day he went down to see the parson to put up the banns. Well, said the parson, I suppose you know what you're doing. Yes, said Dick, but I won't get married afore she know what she's doing. Nice little house and all. When the great day arrived, Dick was in next door an hour before it was time to go to church. Open her, get ready. They went down back lane and was back again from church, man and wife, and none of the neighbours knew anything about it. Well, said Dick, so long. I'll see you again, Mara, same time. He didn't come down here to live for 2 weeks, 'cause he said the rent in his house was paid up till then. He had been married afore, and had saved up her wedding ring. He told me himself he found out what 'twould fit Lizzie Ann afore he had to marry her. Very careful man he was. One thing I can't bite is people with 2 faces. For 2 pence, said Mother, I'd tell ye to keep out of this house. If she got 2 faces, said Richard, how don't she put on the other one? Shut up, somebody's knocking at the front door. I'll answer, 'tis a milkman, I expect. Mother goes to the door, and there stood Mrs. James. Come in, Mrs. James, I'm so glad to see you. We was then going out. Oh, don't let me keep you in, replied Mrs. James. I only wanted to know if you could tell me who got the house that was up to let up the top of Sandy Lane. I see the notice is gone. I know somebody who wants a house. 'Tisn't a house I should want, said Mother. I don't like all the modern conveniences. And sides, the front door is round the back. I heard some hammering there last night. I passed up along going bell. I looked in through the window. There was a man trying to drive a nail in the wall, and had the head up against the wall and striking the point with his hammer. Turning round, he saw me and shouted, I've tried, but I can't drive him in. No wonder, says I. Haven't got no sense. That nail is for the opposite wall. So it is, said he, and started to drive the nail in. After a few blows, out rushed the man next door and shouted, Stop, don't drive me in no further. It'll do exactly for me to hang my hat on. Of course, it's what they call a lath and plaster wall. Well, we're going magic lantern, said Mother, and I hope you haven't left the fire out. Good night, and mind the step. Thanks very much. Just everybody take care.